Alright, how is everyone doing today? Got a special shave today. We're going to be using my granddad's Ever-Ready C40. I don't know if you can tell. Today would be his birthday. And with this, we're going to be using a Gillette red tip. Vintage Old Spice. And I let Cat 7597 borrow this about 3 or 4 years ago. Whenever I sent him I believe it's whenever I sent him his Zeus razor. I made that for him as an olive wood and 3-band silver tip. And for prep today, I warmed up some water and did it on a little towel. That's why I'm wet down here. And this stuff lathers up great. Now, the soap is much more sweet smelling than the Aftershave and Cologne. But it's still a musky, spicy, lightly floral. I think the floral component is carnation, and it's not overpowering at all. Nothing like the new stuff that's out. So this is a good load on that. So I've been neglecting any decent prep the past few weeks. So, and my skin has paid the price. I've got irritation here, here, here. I got it all over. So I've neglected doing that, and I've done essentially 3-pass shave, and this soap is incredibly slick. So whatever they did back in the day to make this is awesome. I really enjoy this scent. And like I said, the shave soap has got a bit more of a sweet scent to it than the Aftershave and Cologne, which we will be using here in a bit. So yeah, irritation here, 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 and there. So today it was paramount to do decent prep. Since I didn't already get a shower, I heated up a wash rag and held it on my face for about 2-3 minutes. And this super speed red tip has got a Gillette Grandads in it. They're one of the most gentle blades for me. This shave is going great. This is a dense, thick, slick. Couldn't ask for anything else out of it, except for it to be made again, the way it is right now. The way this stuff was. I think Old Spice makes creams. I've never purchased any of them before. If anyone else has, and they have an opinion on them, let me know what you think down in the comments. Let's see if I can pick some up. Especially if you ever used any of the vintage stuff like I'm using right now, how a scent might compare. Because it's one of my least favorite parts of the new Old Spice is that the scent is just not the same. And a little story about this particular bottle of Aftershave. So, my grandfather's wife, my granny, no, let's not do that because I've had some irritation. I had a stroke about 5-6 years ago, and wanted to help watch her while she was recovering at home. Luckily, it was an ischemic stroke, not a bleed. So just the carotid arteries were pinched off, and they got her on some blood thinners, and then there was minimal acute damage. It was just what's been done over time. And so without getting into that, it was not as bad as it could be, but she was still recovering, going through therapy and stuff like that. I brought her over to the house one day. I recently picked up this, which is, I think it's called the Admiral's Flask Aftershave, and let her smell it, because it's kind of it's an older scent, and I know my granddad wore Old Spice, and well, I don't know if you realize this, people that had just had, at least my granny, who just had a stroke, had zero filter, and she was like, "Whoo-wee, let me tell you about that, boy." And then I'm like, "Oh, okay, where's this gonna go?" That takes me back to when I was a little girl. In the back of a car, all I could see was a little porthole window, and I was like, Granny, this might be a bit too much. And she's like, "Oh no, let me tell you." And I'm like, "No, I'm pretty sure we don't want to go there." So essentially, it brought her back to when she was younger. Didn't finish the story. I eventually got her to change topics, but it was awesome to see her light up after having such a traumatic injury to her brain, and then scents are so strong. It's just something that just talks to the core of the brain. I mean, it's connected to feelings, emotion. It's very powerful. And even though I don't have that memory, I wasn't there, I do have the memory of my granny telling it to me. And it's pretty awesome. It's forever going to be linked to that bottle now. And now that it's gone, you don't get to manufacture more memories. Is that? No, it's just red. But even after that bottle is out of its juice, it'll be kept on a shelf somewhere. Because not only the scent, but the actual item itself is connected to someone that means an incredible amount to me. No, two people that mean an incredible amount to me. I just thought that was, well, at the time I thought it was a bit much, but now, looking back, it couldn't be any better. It's just awesome memory to have. And it just shows the strength of scent memories. Like I've said before in previous videos, I want something to evoke emotion. I want it to make me feel something, bring me back to a moment, bring me to a place. Tell me a story without using any words. That, to me, is what a good scent can do. There's a lot of them out there that can do it. Too many of us waste our time on these nice scents because they're easy, they're agreeable. You're not going to offend anyone. Well, not that you really set out to do so. Or I don't. It's just too easy sometimes. Alright, I know that sounds terrible, but there's irritation right there. I don't think I want to get too much closer. I'm just going. Just getting super light. All right. You hear Parker in the background. It's an amazing soap. I wish they would make it again. But the soap's back from Shilton, not Procter & Gamble. But I did pick up that Gillette Heritage Razor. I might do an unboxing video on that. And definitely a shave. I cannot wait to use that thing. So here's back to the C40. We'll get the rest of that out of there. Clean it up a little bit. Yeah. Never ever want to sit there and just pull it right off. It will put too much stress on the glue and you can pull it right out. I've done that with one of my smoke brushes. And since we've been having irritation, we're going to use this. See where we might have went in a bit too much. That's good, good, good. Okay. Here. That's not bad. It's just here and here. All the way across. That kind of makes sense. That's where I go in like that and do 2 full passes after with the grain. So just need to be more cognizant there. Here, hair grows like back, not down, but like back towards it. So whenever I go up right there, oh man, perhaps not sufficient. It does not feel good. All right. Admiral's Flask. This is the Aftershave. This is a pretty awesome. It's glass. Beautiful. Woodsy, spicy, musky, light floral. Oh yeah, man. I mean, that scent probably brings plenty of people back. It was a bottle that looked just like this. That always sat on the counter. The bathroom sink at their house. All right, we got to do a little more. Even though we got the long-lasting cologne, we got to do a little bit more. I like it. Oh man. Such a beautiful scent. Very disappointed that they changed it. And you can see, I mean, it's got this, just reminds you of like a spice trade type scent. Bringing stuff from east back to the west. And it's beautiful. Let that dry off just a touch. And this is the long-lasting cologne. We won't be using too much of that. Even though this stuff lasts a whole lot longer, it doesn't have very much amplitude, so you can be a world unto yourself whenever it comes to that. You don't have to. This is a bit more musky, a bit more woodsy than the Aftershave, but that could just be the fact that my olfactory sensor has been overloaded with Old Spice since the beginning of the shave. But I'm getting more of the musky, woodsy, the spice notes. And the entire vintage line of Old Spice is just beautiful. And the Gillette Super Speed Red Tip performed beautifully. The Gillette in a set, super comfortable. Even with all this irritation and bumps, I don't see any extra redness. And we will be using my face balm. It's got a little bit of beeswax, evening primrose, grapeseed oil, shea butter, a touch of coconut, or cocoa butter, not coconut oil. That stuff's drying. And I think maybe some babassu oil. Definitely argan oil and lanolin. I think that might be the entire ingredient list, but it's light, it absorbs quickly. I know it looks like I'm probably shining crazy. It absorbs and you won't have any tackiness or anything like that. It's pretty awesome. And then I'm going to use this on the mustache. It's starting to get a bit pokey and long, so this is also made this. So I made it from a beard that I had. Just gonna use it, try and help condition it a little bit. All right, that'll do it. That's it for today's shave. Thank you all for coming along. Hope you all enjoyed the shave, and hopefully you enjoyed the story. You'll have a lovely day, and talk to you soon.